Okay, everyone. Thanks for putting up with us there. As I said, we had some technical difficulties. They seem to be all sorted out right now. Um, when we left off, Arion, what was your move?
I was gonna go and check and see if there was if the tracks kept continuing on down the hallway,
Okay.
or if it was something if it was like a ruse and we need to go back to the door.
The footsteps continue onward. You do not
All right.
necessarily. Yeah, the footsteps continue on forward.
Okay. How many how many sets of them do I see, by the way, again?
It looks to you like maybe five. You're guessing.
Okay. Booted.
What's that?
They're booted.
Yes, boots for sure. Next move.
What do you suggest? They keep going on.
Okay. I'm gonna do a little group huddle.
Okay. The group all gathers together.
Oh, the other thing, what was the door at the very beginning? What was that? Ironbound or was that
Ironbound, yes.
So there's no wood on it whatsoever.
No wood on it whatsoever.
Anybody got a little scrap of cloth?
Kind of look at each other. Barrick just rips a piece of his clothes off. He goes, "Here, what's this for?"
Look at those guns.
I take.
Don't you know it?
I wrap a little bit of that cloth, dip a little bit of it in oil, not in white pitch. I'm gonna wrap it and tie it off on the end of the arrow, and light it with her torch and shoot it down toward that.
Okay. You go ahead. You turn down. You shoot it down the hallway. As it illuminates the hallway very quickly, you don't get it does because it's going so fast. You kind of only get like a short view. You don't see anything ahead the entire way, but the hallway does stop in about 70 feet, and the arrow hits it, hits the wall, falls on the ground. The oil is burning there. The cloth is burning there. It'll probably go out about what?
So it never went up. So it never went all the way to the door.
I'm sorry. You're turning around behind you and shooting.
Yes.
Sorry, my mistake. I thought you were talking about you're shooting forward. Okay, you shoot forward down the hallway, goes all the way down the hallway, hits the door, and you can just see barely the light just kind of crackling the fire down at the end. But it hit the wall. It didn't hit anything in between you and the wall.
Okay.
But it did hit the door.
Figured worst comes to worst, it would either surprise somebody or illuminate somebody as it went past.
Exactly. Yeah. The door is still closed.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I have a bad feeling about that, but
Day looks over at you, Brixton, and says, "So what are we doing here? Because you guys are all held up still in the team."
Yeah, somebody's behind us that closed the door.
Right.
So we can
since you already described that, I'll shoot another arrow to the front.
Okay. Yeah, you go ahead and shoot the arrow down the front. You see the same thing. It goes ahead about 70 feet, hits the wall. It's burning there. It looks like from where your angle is that there might be a turnoff to the right.
Okay.
So we can either try to go back and investigate or just move forward and see what's there.
I'm for either. I mean, if we go back, the door might. Well, again, he was the only one that heard breathing.
Right. Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I feel very safe here in the company of the world's greatest illusionist and burglar. He says. So, with that being said, why not just go ahead forward?
All right.
You can't see my eyes roll behind the mask.
Yeah, I didn't get people killed. That was out of character, by the way. I'm not going to say that while Merrick and Einar are around.
Right, of course not. Probably a good idea.
I mean, I did kill their family.
Exactly.
I guess, anyways. So, we press forward then.
Okay, you press forward down the hallway. Same marching order?
Yeah.
You go down
Sure.
the hallway another 70 feet, and yes, there is a turnoff to the right, and it's a
I pick
door.
up my arrow.
It's in the form of a door.
Okay. I'm
Arion,
gonna.
the arrow, the fire consumed everything but the head of it.
I salvage what I can.
Okay.
Um. I'm gonna check the door for traps.
Okay.
I want. Can Arion see? Can I get Arion to check for tracks and
Yes, you
see if
can. I need both of you to
if
roll
he
percentage dice, please.
58?
58.
75.
Okay. Arion, the tracks go into this door, but there's one set of them that walk opposite to the wall of it.
What do you mean?
They walk.
Behind, if you're facing the door behind us?
No. If they went down the hallway, there's the door on the right hand side.
One
These
went
ones go
left.
to the left and disappear apparently into the wall.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If we're facing the door and
Right.
it's behind it.
Okay, gotcha. The other ones, Brixton, it is not trapped to the best of your knowledge. Hey, thanks, Dr. Flockaflam. Appreciate it. Uh, the door does not seem to be trapped to you, but it is locked.
Okay. Now, do I
I
have any?
Wow, Nightheart Gaming, thanks so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
I point out that the tracks go into the wall.
Yep.
I suggest there might be some. Well, I'll roll a 6 to see if I can find either a secret or a concealed. Well, it wouldn't be concealed, but
Right. Go ahead and make me the percentage dice. Brixton, in the meantime, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna
percentage
attempt to. Well,
or
Go ahead, Brixton.
I'm gonna let Sunny try unlocking the door,
Okay. Arion,
and
and
then
you said?
I'm gonna get Merrick to help Arion look for the potential secret door.
Okay. Arion, you said you were, what'd you roll?
Do you want me to roll a 6 sider
No, I
for
want you to roll an 8, please.
an 8? Okay. 3.
Okay. You look at the door, or the wall, I should say. The wall looks like it pivots on a central axis.
Okay.
It looks like it's definitely a secret door. Whether or not it is trapped is beyond you to figure out.
Right.
Meanwhile, Sunny leans forward, gets down on her knee, and she starts trying to pick the lock. Cascavelli and Jeremy just said, be careful, it's a dragon. Sunny gets on one knee. She starts to work at it with the tools, ends up sticking one of the shims in there and starts to work with the tweezers in it. To you, Brixton, it looks like she's probably going to be able to pop it no problem. Ariane, are you going to tell these two that what they have behind them?
Yes.
Okay. Brixton,
Well,
Ariane relays to you that there's a secret door behind you.
can I check it for traps while she's trying to
Yes,
unlock
you
that
may.
door?
Please percentage dice me.
11.
Start to work on it. No traps, the best of your knowledge. Sunny says, looks over behind her shoulders, looks over at you. Got it.
All right,
Big,
folks.
big smile on her face.
This is where we split the party again. No, I'm just. So, Sunny, you go through this door. Everybody else is going to go this way.
Okay. You going to go through the door?
Well, so I have a feeling that this secret door leads back around into the room. So I think that person went through the secret door to close our door, and somebody else is down here. Is just like a quick, or vice versa.
I'd like to welcome, by the way, everybody that joined from Nightheart Gaming who's rating us right now. Thanks so much for tuning into the show. I really appreciate it. Okay, Brixton, you're more of the opinion to go to the right then, correct?
Well, I want to open both and look.
Okay, at the same time?
One at a time.
Okay, which one are you going to go with first?
Let's open the secret door first.
Okay. You open up the secret door. As soon as you open up the secret door, there is a source of light inside of there. It's very dim. It's coming from your perspective ahead and to the right. But as soon as you open up that door, I need you to make me a 6-sider for initiative.
Oof. Dos.
Okay. The very first thing that you see in there is that there are 2 figures in the back corner. They're wearing black armor, kind of top knotted. The face is really pink. It comes out to like this porcine snout, kind of drool coming out of the corner of their mouths. Both of them have bows cocked back. They're right next to where the light source is in the room, but they have these things, these pieces of metal stacked up, kind of like in a curved shape to act as cover. Brixton, what are you going to do? You have initiative. You and Sonny have initiative. Actually, you, Sonny, and David have initiative.
I'm going to.
I recognize it.
Do I recognize what they are?
Oh yeah, they're orcs for sure.
Okay. I'm gonna close the door and say they brought a cave troll. No. I think closing the door is a valid. I'm gonna close the door.
Okay, you close the door. You just back up and close the door?
Yeah.
Okay, you back up, you close the door. Ariane, you are behind him, so he kind of almost has to.
Did I see what he saw?
Yeah, you saw exactly what he saw. What are you going to do? Brixton closes the door.
Close the door. And it looked like they were ready for almost like a ambush type.
It sure does.
Yeah. I told them we only saw 2,
what?
right?
Right.
About how far down the hallway or was this?
This was when you open the secret door, the room beyond, you would guess was probably about maybe 30 by 30. There was another door in the room as well. It was on the right hand side of the door, right hand side of the chamber. Those guys were in the back corner of the room, right to just a little bit behind where the door was.
Okay.
So Ariane, you guys all backed out. The door was closed. As soon as you close the door, you're hearing footsteps, rapid footsteps, like running from inside that room towards you.
Now, it's on a swivel, right?
It's on a swivel.
Is there a way to spike it so it can't swivel?
There is. You guys are gonna have to work quickly though.
All right. Well, I say that there's a couple orcs in there. So, Merrick, do you want to take point?
Merrick almost shoves you out of the way when you say that, and he goes right through the secret door into the other room.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I was gonna tell him they're coming this.
Einar looks at you and goes, "I think you said the magic word."
And I guess let's go. Let's follow.
Ariane, where you're in the hallway, Brixton with Sonny. Ariane, what's your move? You just saw Merrick push past and go running into the room.
I'm grabbing a sword.
Okay, you're gonna follow him in?
Yep, I'm not gonna leave the guy behind.
Okay, you open the door just as Merrick and the orcs meet. Merrick takes his battle axe and swings it, huh?
What was that?
I said you open the door just as the orcs and Merrick meet inside of the room. Oh, Merrick swings his battle axe.
Stayed open, okay.
And he misses one of the orcs. One of the orcs takes his longsword, hits him. Looks like he did just a glancing blow off the shoulder. The other orc starts to fall back and looks like he's switching weapons from longsword to bow. Ariane, is your turn. What will you like to do?
I'll go through the door and attack.
Okay, you're running through the door and you're attacking. Please make me a 20-sider.
18.
Okay. You kind of get around the side of Merrick. Please make me a 2d8 or 2d6. Oh yeah, try that again. 2d4, please.
Longsword. That's 1d8. I thought.
Oh, you're using longsword. I'm sorry. I thought you were using bastard. Yeah, 1d8.
Nope. Yep. Got with my adjustment, I've got 6.
Okay. The longsword bites into the shoulder. You feel it pierce through the leather armor, just kind of bite on through there. Blood starts to pour out of his right arm. He drops his sword in the middle of the room, just from the pain of it. He screams out. Meanwhile, the orc in the back, you hear him blow a horn. He blows an iron horn. It makes this loud noise. Brixton, you're in the hallway behind these guys. You hear all kinds of activity from the room that had the door in it right behind you. Ide starts to fall back in the hallway. Einar looks at you like, where should we go?
What does Einar fight with?
Einar fights with a broadsword or a crossbow.
Fight the door.
Yeah, which way does the wooden door open?
The door opens inward into the room.
Okay, so we can't really spike it.
Correct.
And the door got closed behind us.
Yep. Jeremy says, let's get this party started.
We're ready for round 2 of Brixton's catastrophes. I'm gonna tell Sonny to go in the secret door. And can I go in, since I have my short bow, and shoot the guy that was using the horn?
Yes, but only one shot.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Sonny and you run into the room. Brixton, you come in with your short bow and you shoot. Go ahead.
15.
That is a hit. Please give me a d6.
I got a 6.
Ooh. Brixton, he's got his horn over there, and he's getting ready to blow it. Your arrow comes right through the horn, right down the pipe of it. And you see blood all the way around where he was getting ready to blow it. His eyes just bulge out all of a sudden. The horn is stuck to his face, basically. Arion, meanwhile, the orc that you're fighting.
Yes.
You see Merrick come at him with the battle axe again. He misses him, hits the floor. Spray of broken rock comes up off of the blade, kind of bites into the arm a little bit. It is the orc's turn now, and he is going to attack you. And that is takes his sword. You feel it hit you right across the chest. A lot of your wind comes out of you. Take 4, please.
All right.
You feel it kind of cut into your armor just a little bit. Might have bruised something in your chest. It's kind of hard to breathe. Ariane, it's your turn.
Merely a flesh wound. Attack him. And I got 2 attacks this round.
Yes, you do.
You want to just do a single at one at a time?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
20?
20.
Okay. In response, as he catches you across the chest, just as a reaction, you kind of kick out with your leg. You hit him right in the chest. He kind of falls back a little bit and exposes himself wide open. So when your sword blow comes down, it comes down right through the neck and bites into the shoulder. You hear shoulder blade break. Blood just starts to spray out of an arterial wound out of there. His eyes go wide. He's dead before he even hits the floor. Meanwhile, behind you, you hear the door open. Go ahead.
Can I shout everybody to tell everybody get behind the cover in this room.
Okay. You're running in there. Ariane, are you going to do as he says?
Yep.
Ariane, you dive behind the cover as well. Merrick looks like he doesn't want to listen at first, but then he comes running over. Sonny's the first one over there in the thing. Ide and Einar are cut off as as the hallway is beginning to fill up with people. You hear footsteps galore in there. You hear a scream. You hear the sound of steel against steel.
Is anything coming through the secret door?
Not yet.
I give Merrick a nod to go.
Merrick nods
for the flank.
back. He goes, got it. He stands up. As soon as he stands up, the secret door opens. And you see 4 orcs come running into the room. All of them have bows out. I need initiative. 6-sider for both of you.
5.
1, 5.
1.
Okay. All right, Ariana, I need you to roll me again, please.
Another 6-sider?
Yeah, please.
6.
Your move. All you had to do was beat a 1. I rolled a 1 on it.
Oh, okay. Now, how far is this hallway between the secret door and where I'm at right now?
Where you're at is about 30 feet from the secret door.
Okay. How many orcs were or are in the room yet?
There are 4 that are visible. As they open the secret door, you see in the hallway there's a lot more than that, though. Probably maybe 5 more.
Okay. Now, as the hallway goes in the door, the room curves out?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go into the room and engage on whatever the nearest orc that I can.
Okay, so you're going to jump over the barricade with your sword and get ready to attack? Is that what I'm understanding?
Oh, wait. Oh. I thought, okay.
Yeah, there's a curved barricade between you and them. Metal barricade.
Okay. No, okay. I'm going to quick toss a flask of oil over the barricade into the room.
Okay. Make me a 20-sider, please. Brixton, you can smell the heat as he lights up, with his flint and steel the wick on the oil flask. Smell the burning oil as he throws it over there. The oil flask screams across the room and hits one of the orcs in the shoulder. Immediately, flame starts to come rushing upwards. Please make me 2d6 for damage.
6 and 4. So
okay.
10.
The flames rush up. You smell immediately. The room smells of burning flesh and hair. Black smoke rolls up and begins to start to coat the ceiling. You see him roll back and forth on fire. He's screaming among the licking sound of the flames. Brixton, it's your turn.
What's the likelihood I could run by them into the hallway?
Probably about a 30% chance, you would figure, because they're so packed into there. But as they rush the barricade, the chances get to be better and better that you could do that.
Because I feel like Einar and Yade might need some help.
Okay.
For now, I'm just going to... Can I just shoot 2 of them with my short bow?
Yes. Okay. Please make me 2 20s.
And then I'm going to get prepared to flank in the hallway.
Right.
17.
Uh-huh.
And a 6.
Okay, please make me a 1d6.
5.
Okay, one of the shots misses cleanly over his head. The second one, right on the button. You come through and you hit in the chest, somewhere near the heart. You see the back of the arrow kind of quiver when you hit it. Screams out. Sonny pops up out from behind the barricade and throws 2 daggers. That's a miss and a hit. And the one that you hit with the arrow, when she hits it with a dagger, another shot of it hits him in the stomach. He drops to the ground and starts to hold his stomach. Blood is just pooling up underneath him.
I tell her, you killed an orc. Good job.
She looks at you. She goes, congratulate me later. One of the orcs charges the barricade. One of the 2 remaining ones. Arion, He is right in front of you with the broadsword, comes down with it, hits the barricade in front of you. Can't quite reach you. You're able to duck underneath it enough that it kind of just hangs over. You hear the sound of metal beating on metal. And the other orc, meanwhile, shoots a bow shot at Brixton and hits him.
Barely a flesh wound.
Brixton, take 3.
Oh my god.
Where are we?
Okay.
Hold on, I need to have Brixton tell me what his hit point total is, because it's not much right now.
How close is my familiar?
Not close at all.
I that brought me down to 1.
Right. Okay, that's what I thought. You guys, Arion beside you, the arrow shot from one of the orcs comes whistling in, and it hits Brixton in the side of the head. The arrow is actually stuck in his skull.
Oh, I'm within reach of him?
Yes, Brixton, everything starts to go black for a second. You're seeing stars. You know cognitively that something is stuck in your skull. Just just without being uncontrollably. I mean, the scream of pain is just... It's Sunny she looks stunned and scared as hell. Ariane, what are you going to do? You're within reach of him.
Is my turn now?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I look down and as I try to pull this arrow out, I also cast heal.
Okay.
Or the
Cure light wounds. Okay, please roll me a d8. Brixton, you feel the arrow pull out something, the blood and something else is coming out of your head. But Arion puts his hands right on the wound as he's pulling it out. Arion, what you see as you put your hand on there is it's like green tendrils of ivy and grass kind of wrap around your fingers, right through Brixton's hair, through the hole in his hat. And you can see it weaving and knitting into his skull.
Like there's a hole in my hat?
Like a bandage. Oh, yeah, there's a hole in your hat. And until finally it actually makes like a bandage around his head. It's starting to, as these gossamer tendrils of life energy from Earth itself, from Aloner itself, forms that bandage, it starts to disappear, twinkling a bit, and hair is being replaced in its path. Brixton, you're back up by 6.
Now, since my hit points are 4, do I go to 7? Or
no, you do not. 4? You're max out at 4.
I was just trying.
Okay.
Does the heal fix my hat?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Merrick is going to attack the orc. He misses with his battle axe. The orc attacks him back. That is a hit. Okay, you guys are watching Merrick and one of the other orcs. The other orc hits him in the shoulder with the sword, but it pierces right through his chainmail. Blood starts to gush out of it. You hear him roar in pain. 2 more orcs run into the room. The other orc that's in front of you guys in the barricade takes a swing at Sunny. That is a hit. Sunny looks like she got hit by a thunderbolt when the sword comes rushing down. It hits her somewhere in the side of the face. Arion, blood just spatters all over the side of your face. She doesn't even scream. She just hits the ground, the stone ground right away.
Okay.
At this point, Arion, it's your turn. There are 2 orcs in the room, but there are 3 more that are coming through the secret door as we speak.
I'm going to swing at the closest one, I'm within melee range,
yep.
Right?
One of our patrons, Gaetano, just said, Brixton be full of holes, Bane. Okay, Arion, you said you're going to melee with the orc that's in front of you. They hit Sunny.
Yep.
Please make me a 20.
Another 20.
Okay. You had a second attack this round, but that one's going to be forfeit now. You go ahead, you take your sword. As he extended to hit Sonny, he showed you all the underarm, and you take your sword and you come right through it, up and Brixton. You can actually see the point of it come through the other shoulder. When he pulls it back, gore just floods out of him. He hits the ground in front of the barricade, dead. The other orcs are coming into the room, Brixton, and there is one that is in front of Merrick. Merrick, unfortunately, right now is giving this orc cover because he's out in front of him. You will need 2 more to hit than normal. It's a -2 penalty, and if you fail by 3 or more to hit him, that orc, if you're going to shoot at him, you hit Merrick instead.
That's okay.
That doesn't sound good.
Coming in the door, right?
As these ones come out into the door through the secret door, you hear in the hallway, you hear Einar yell, "We could use some help!"
Yeah. Can I? What's the chances I can get through behind again to flank in the hallway?
Probably now about 60%. You figure.
That's not bad. I'm gonna prepare color spray on my way through the orcs.
Okay.
If there's a lot of trouble, can I, color spray them?
Yes, you can.
I can't get past.
Please make me a percentage die roll.
36.
Okay. You watch Arion Brixton jump out from behind the barrier. One of the orcs sees him and is about ready to react to him. He skirts one of the orcs. He dives through another one, does a tumble roll between one of their legs, kind of looks back for him, and he finds himself right in front of the door, the secret door. Now, Brixton, This has put you in a really precarious position because there's orcs behind you and there's orcs in front of you. And when you see the hallway, what you see is there's a fire in the hallway. You see that there's probably 5 or 6 orcs there. They've got arrows and bows and arrows knocked, and a few of them seem like they're meleeing Einar ahead of them. The door is open into the other room. You don't know what's going on in there.
Okay, I'm going to color spray the group in the hallway.
Next round you will.
Yeah, okay.
That was your attack. Okay. Merrick's turn. Merrick is in a lot of pain, but he sees what you did. And he charges the orcs that are behind you. Just shield bashes one of them. Hits him, kind of just knocks him a little bit aside. Doesn't look like he did a ton of damage to him. The orcs that are in the hallway look over at you, Brixton, since you just appeared there. A couple of them start getting ready to turn your way. Arion, your turn.
In this room that I'm in melee with, how many orcs are there left?
2. Oh, well, excuse me. 5 now. 4. The one that was attacking you is dead. The one that was attacking Merrick is alive, and the 3 that just walked into the room.
Okay.
So that's 4.
And those 3 are the ones that he tumbled underneath.
Yes, the 3 that just walked in the room and the one he tumbled underneath.
I'm attacking the one that the left and one nearest me, which was the one that was by Merrick.
Right.
If I can reach him, correct?
Are you going to use a bow or are you going to use your sword?
I've got my sword in my hand.
Okay, so you can run over there. You can attack him one time.
Okay.
Okay, you jump out of there and you spring over the barricade, take your sword out. Please roll me a 20.
15.
Okay. Roll me an 8-sider, please.
8.
Okay. Take your sword, slash it through the air. You hit him in the side of the helm. The helm dents in. You see the blade bite actually into the helm. It was such weak material. You feel it kick out, but something in his head falls actually out of the open wound. He drops down to the ground, blood just pooling all underneath him. The scent of burning oil is filling up the room. Smoke is rising. You hear shouts and screams everywhere. The orcs that were behind Brixton. Now, the three that just walked in the room, you and Merrick are on one side of them. Brixton is on the other. They look like they don't know really quite what they should do yet. Brixton, it's your turn.
I'm going to color spray the group in the hallway before they
Okay.
make me a pincushion.
They all look at you. Brixton puts out his hand suddenly, and this prismatic burst of illumination washes all over them. Brixton, what you see is their heads almost look like it almost looks like a physical thing. They're all jerked back suddenly with, you hear some screams. As the prismatic light leaves your hand, it almost seems like it takes all the color out of them because they're all grayish looking. All their skin kind of turns pallid gray. The 5 that were in the hallway all drop down to the ground. They look dazed, just totally stunned and confused. Yeah, thank God. Meanwhile, the other 3 in this room. The first of them, David, you're 1 and 2. Matthew, you're 3 and 4, and Merrick is 5 and 6. That's Merrick. One of them takes his sword, and you see it plunge right through his chest. Merrick's eyes just get wide. Blood is coming out of the corners of his mouth. He falls back, drops on one knee, and falls to the ground, and he's just kind of seizing, twitching and seizing. One of the other orcs going after David Aho. Arion. These new dice I just bought are actually pretty good. I got to give myself some credit on that one. Arion. One of them takes a sword. You feel it hit into your hip.
He's over the barricade?
No. You had to jump over the barricade and hit the one that was attacking Merrick. Remember?
Okay. Okay.
Feel you bite into your hip. Take 4 points of damage, and your movement rate is now 9. The last of the orcs runs back into the hallway. Just shoves Brixton kind of out of his way. He tries to anyway. Brixton, make me a 20 sider, please.
16.
Okay, he shoves you out of the way and into the wall, and he's running back into the other room where they came from. That leaves 1 orc in this room, and the one that had hit you, Arion, and whatever is in the hallway. Arion, your turn. You have 2 attacks this round.
I am attacking him.
Okay. I read, precarious positions are Brixton's specialty.
I got 14 and a 13 unadjusted.
Okay.
That would be... So...
Okay. So you take your sword and you hit him again with it. Please roll me a d8.
Plus 3, that'd be 10.
Okay. Brixton, you're kind of looking over your shoulder a little bit, trying to figure out everything that's going on. You see Arion take his sword. He hits him so hard in the chest with it. He actually spins the orc around one time. He actually leaves his feet once, and when he hits, he's dead before he even hits the ground. Hits the ground, blood just coming out of this horrible wound in the neck, all over the ground, the stone ground. In the room, everything is starting to... The sounds of battle are done, but in the hallway, they're not. Brixton, what you see ahead of you is 3 orcs, and Einar is on one knee. He's fighting them all off. He looks like he's in a lot of trouble.
Is Yaday anywhere to be found?
No, she is not.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my bow and shoot 2 of them.
Okay.
Do I get sneak attack because they're
You
facing...
do get you will get a backstab attack.
That's the one, backstab. 4.
Okay. And
17.
Okay. You miss clean with the first one, but you hit with the second one. Please roll me a d6 for damage.
1.
Okay. You hit one of them in the back. You were going for the back of the neck, but it hits a piece of the armor. It penetrates the armor. It doesn't look like it did as much damage as it should have. You hear? Do you speak Orcish?
I sure do.
You see him turn around. He goes, "We're flanked!" Okay, that allows... What's Merrick going to do? Merrick's going to sit there and bleed. Sonny. Okay.
Sonny's going to bleed.
Sonny's going to bleed. Ariane, it's your turn. You see that Brixton ran into the hallway, shot twice with his bow, and then you heard in the room, "We're flanked!"
Out in the hallway, and all the other orcs are laying on the floor out there, right?
Right.
Nothing in this area, the room or that little hallway, correct?
Right.
Okay. Can I, as a triage situation, who's worse off, Einar or Merrick or Sonny?
Merrick is far worse out. Merrick is far worse off.
I'm going to use my last cure light on him right now.
Before you do that, I'm going to give you...
Yeah.
Please roll me a 20-sider.
Okay. 15.
Whoever you choose not to heal will probably die.
I know, that's why I'm saying triage.
Right.
And I...
Got to make a decision.
I know, and I only have the one. I don't think we got any healing potions at all.
No, but you are aware of one thing. If you could get Einar in here, he might be able to heal. He's a cleric too.
That's what's weird. I don't think he was just a fighter.
Nope, he's a priest of the tune.
Yeah. Now,
can I try to, instead of healing, can I possibly try to figure out if I'm able to stabilize?
You could stabilize one of them without a healing potion, but the other one will probably die from lack of immediate care.
Now, Merrick has a potion of speed.
He does.
So it might not be a bad idea to steal the potion a little bit to help both of them.
I don't know about it though.
Yeah, you don't know about it. Not only that, it's not really going to help the healing process any. It's probably going to hasten the blood loss.
If I knew about it and I could use it,
right,
I might be able to heal and then stabilize by utilizing.
Ariane, which of them are you going to choose to heal?
Oh, it's like that scene in Batman. Except Lily's going to be Two-Face if you choose to heal Merrick.
I could really give a shit.
I mean, Merrick has no family. The ledger will be after us.
My dice are going to decide, and I'm going to do a percentile here.
I think that's a bad idea.
Odd is going to be Merrick. Even is going to be Sonny. Right?
I think you should heal Sonny because she has family that'll hurt us if we don't. Merrick's family already got killed. Not to be cruel or anything. I'm just
both of them are equal in my eyes. I can give a shit what you think. That's why I'm going with odd or even.
Okay, let's see what you get.
I got a 41.
That would be odd.
That would be odd. So that would have been Merrick.
Okay, so you go over to Merrick, and you're laying on hands on him to heal him.
I'm gonna see if I can stabilize him.
Okay, make me a 20-sider.
4.
2. Okay, he's got a lot of blood, a lot of open wounds. You're gonna be tied up helping him for a little while.
Okay.
Okay, so you're stabilizing him. In the meantime, Brixton, it's your turn. You're in the hallway. You've got the 3 orcs ahead of you.
I'm gonna shoot 2 of them.
Okay.
In the back again.
Make me a 20s.
And I'm going to yell to Einar that we need healing in this room. Merrick and Sunny are down.
Okay.
I got a 16.
Okay.
And a 9.
Okay. Make me a D6.
6.
Your yell to that effect, Einar just roars out. You see him put his shield up, and he just charges through and tries to just run over one of the orcs, which he successfully does. He flattens one of them with a shield bash. He hits the wall. Brixton, the one you shot, he was just turning around, and you put an arrow right through his cheek with a point coming out right out of the side of his mouth. Blood just everywhere from it. Einar Arion, you're sitting there in the middle of the room. Einar comes running in. He goes, "Where is he? Where is she?"
There. I'm pointing at...
He starts running towards the barricade. Brixton, there's 3 orcs in the room, and they're all bearing down on you now. And to your left, through the open door, you see motion.
A lot of motion?
It's just a reaction because you're paying attention. Okay. You'd have to sit there and turn your whole attention over there. Okay. What are you gonna do?
Can I shoot 2 more arrows?
It's not your round yet. I just need to know if you have a half move that you want to make.
Oh, can I spin around the wall in the secret door?
You could fall back to it, and you could do that next round.
Oh, I'm in the hallway.
Yep.
Not right by the door. Okay.
So you're gonna fall back to it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to follow Einar.
You fall back to the door, kind of covering his exit. Arion, you see Einar trying to jump over the barricade. Brixton, as you do that, you hear a yell from ahead of you in the room in front of you where the open doorway is, the other open door, and you see motion coming out towards you from there. Whatever it is close to the ground. It's like as tall as maybe a halfling.
Maybe a goblin.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now, in the meantime, it's the next round. Arion, you're going to need to keep stabilizing Merrick. Blood is just bubbling out of his mouth. You can hear it coming out of his chest a little bit, like a sucking kind of a chest wound situation. He's in such bad shape. Einar is over there with Sunny, and you hear him screaming at. He's like, you hear him say, "Vatun, damn you! If you let this one die, I'll forsake you forever."
I'm gonna. I didn't realize he was that bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, instead of trying to stabilize, I'm gonna say, screw it. I'm gonna use my last cure light on it.
Okay, make me a D8.
We got a whole whopping 8.
Okay. You do that. You put your hand on him, and he starts to twinkle with fairy light all around the chest, all around that wound. In the head area, he starts to twinkle. Meanwhile, Brixton, it's your turn. Because you fell back, you are able to see the whole of what's going on right now. Ahead of you, you see 2 orcs coming at you, but in front of them, they have just loosed something that was on a chain. Actually, it's 2 somethings. They look like almost like alligators. They're these giant lizard-like creatures that are spotted all over themselves. And they're hissing and frothing at the mouth as they run towards you. Meanwhile, the other orcs, they're turning around towards you. They're getting ready to shoot with their bows until something explodes in fire behind them. One of them screams in pain. The smoke again starts to fill up the hallway. They're like, "The other one's still here!"
Sort of figured she might have gone invisible.
No, she'd go invisible. She friggin' said, "I've got like 5 hit points. I'm not sticking around, y'all, until the odds are better." She's 18 intelligence. She's smarter than that.
So am I, but look at
Brixton, what are you gonna do now? You're at against the wall. You gonna fall back and let the secret door take you?
Now, can I? The two orcs in the hallway, are they toast?
No, the three. She was throwing them at the three that you were harrying with arrows. The other
Yeah.
two that
Okay.
they're in the room ahead of you, and the lizards are in front of them, running towards you.
Now, can I shoot an arrow and get in the room?
Yeah, you think you could. Okay, go ahead and make me a 20.
I'm gonna shoot.
Lizards
Yeah,
or
okay.
orcs?
I think I'm gonna shoot at the three next to Yade.
Okay. You shoot over there. Go ahead and make me a 20-sider.
12.
Okay, that's a hit, and make me a 6-sider for damage.
2.
Okay. You hit the one that you hit before, and it looks like he drops. At least if he's not dead, he's pretty much incapacitated. Then you just kind of fall backwards. The secret door pivots on its side. You start to fall back. You're in the room itself. You hear what Einar is screaming. Are you going to do anything to the door, try and spike the door or anything? Or are you going to stay where you are? You going to run back to the barricade? Yep, that's exactly what you're looking at.
So you've got orcs and those lizards are here. Days over here somewhere, I'm guessing.
Yep.
And then we're here, and Brixton's just inside.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Okay.
Brixton, your move?
I'm gonna try to spike the door.
Okay. Brixton, you take the your iron spike, you start to drive it into the ground so it can't open up. You're getting another one ready. You hear out in the hallway the sound of, well, first of all, you feel a presence up against the secret door. Something hits it really hard. It's trying to push it forward. Make me a 20-sider.
11.
Okay, the thing starts to barely open. It's straining against the spike that you've got down there, but you're able to pound the other one in there, and you're getting it closed shut. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to come through it. Arion, you've got Merrick stabilized. He's laying there. There's no more blood coming out of him. He's just breathing real shallow, real fast. Lost a lot of color. Meanwhile, from behind the barricade, Einar straightens up, grabs his sword out from behind his back, and kind of surveys what's happening. Brixton, your turn. Or actually, I take that back. Arion, you have a half turn if you want to do anything.
I am going to ready arrow and or my bow and arrows and have some white pitchers going ready.
Okay, you're ready with that.
Just in case.
Brixton, your turn.
Is divine favor a thing in this game?
Is your what? Oh, divine favor. You can always implore your gods.
Now, is the reckoning that Sunny was not stabilized?
Hard to tell. She's behind that barricade.
Yeah,
He did stand up with his sword, though.
He did stand up with his sword, so either she's dead or alive.
Yeah, I'm gonna relay that there's 2 orcs with lizard dogs and 2 other orcs that Yade is dealing with outside. And I don't particularly want to leave her.
Neither do I.
But
she's part of the group right now.
You hear Brixton. You're sitting there, just walking in the room, relaying all this. From behind the barricade, on the ground level, you hear a voice go, "I love puppies." When you say lizard dogs.
Well, somebody will.
But Einar looks at you, Brixton, just kind of nods once.
Do you want me to? I ask Einar if he wants me to unspike the door.
Not yet. He goes, "At least we should take the wounded behind the barricade."
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna prepare a couple arrows and white pitch as well.
Okay. You're doing that. You guys are preparing that area. What are you going to do? You're also preparing your arrows. Are you going to help get the body, Merrick's body behind the barricade?
Yeah, I've got I can do that. And
Okay. You drag Einar's body
have the
behind the
mindset
barricade.
that if I hear noise, I'm going to be spinning around.
Right. There, everyone's looking at the bodies over there. Sonny is the whole ground behind there is just a pool of blood that Sonny is laying in.
Right.
She looks up at you, Brixton, just kind of smiles weakly.
Question: in that room there, is there a door anywhere else on here that we can see?
Yes,
Yeah,
there
on the right.
is. It's over by the barricade, the south barricade.
So right.
That is
there.
correct, right there.
Okay.
Okay. Brixton, you got your pitch ready. Arion, you're drag the body back there. You guys are all right. You, Einar, and Brixton are all behind the barricade right now. Einar looks at you. He says, how should we address this?
Well, I can open the door, and then that way some will file in.
He nods.
Or if I open the door, if somebody opens the door, we can shoot the white pitch on the other side of the door.
I'm hoping that the other door is open on the room across the way. And because I don't want to get ED with this. But and I don't know where exactly she's at, but if I can skeech it, if we can skeech it across, that wall where I don't think she probably would be, at least, I might be able to.
Brixton, you're pretty close to the door right now, and you're hearing a pounding on the door. You're hearing whispers behind the door, hissing whispers. It says, you're trapped in here, gnome. Come out. It's your only chance. Maybe we'll be merciful.
Is this in Orcish?
Yeah.
I say,
we've got your friend.
If I ask if she's alive.
Trade us the tall one for her.
Who's the tall one?
Arion's the tallest guy in the room.
Arion?
Yep.
I am?
You are.
I thought Einar would be.
Oh yeah, Einar would be the tallest one. They say instead, trade me the masked one, and we'll give her up.
That's easily arranged. Do you guys want to come in here, or do you want us to come out there?
Silence for a second.
I sort of, as he's doing this, I sort of try to, if he can see, if Brixton can see me, I'm asking which side of the doorway this voice is coming.
Yeah, I want to try to see what I can figure out from the noises.
You hear, it seems like it's coming from the side, the right side. Whispers.
Okay.
And then you hear one of the orcs scream out in pain. We're under attack again! You hear one of them scream. The one that was whispering screams out in pain, but it's cut really short.
All right. Well, I'm going to open the door.
Okay.
But I'm going to prepare a 2 delusion of Arion on this side of the door so that it looks like he's...
Arion, you see this image of you start to appear in the doorway. Einar comes, and he stands on the other side of the door, like near the wall part of it. So the solid wall. He's just ready to come swinging out. Arion, what are you going to do?
I'm standing, so I'm covered by the illusion.
Yep.
So if they're coming after it, I'm shooting right through the illusion at them.
Okay. The secret door opens up, Brixton, and this is what you see. First of all, the air is thick with smoke in there. There is something moving around in the smoke, and it's moving almost like a tornado, okay? There's only one orc in front of the door right now, and he's got one of the lizards. As soon as the door opens, the lizard jumps out, snap bites the illusion of Arion, and the orc comes through, and he takes a broadsword and he swings right through it. And you can see the look on his face of, oh no. Your turn, Arion.
2 arrows right at the orc, one at the orc, one at the lizard
Okay.
dog thing.
Make me 2 20s.
I got 16 and 14.
Okay. You fire twice, make me 2 6s.
4 for both.
The arrow goes right and sticks in the orc's eye socket. Brixton, you're kind of on the ground near that, so you just see just his vitae and his lacrimus just explode out of his face. He screams in pain. Einar swings around the corner with his broadsword and takes his head clean off. 20. Brixton, your turn. The lizard thing jumped into the room.
What about the lizard dog thing?
Yep, that's what's in the getting ready to come in the room. Brixton, what are you gonna do?
Did I hit that?
Oh, you did.
Too?
You did damage to it, but not a ton of it.
Now there's a weird tornado thingy going on outside.
There's something going on in that hallway. It looks like a person swinging through, like a warrior of some kind.
I wonder if she brought one of the dead orcs back to life. Wow, but I call out you. I ask if you. I call out Yaday's name, and I'm gonna just shoot the lizard.
Okay, make me 2 20s.
I got a 4
and
a 5.
Okay, the one hits its kind of chitinous plates on its back, and arrow breaks. The other one you miss clean on. Its turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is going for you, Brixton.
Does it speak any languages?
Lizard dog.
It's like a gator dog kind of thing. It looks really strange.
It's not a burrowing mammal by chance, is it?
It is not a burrowing mammal. It lunges forward, Brixton, and bites down on you.
Uh-oh.
Take 3.
I think that's from Star Wars, isn't it?
Brixton, you see the thing
mammals,
lean forward and grab Brixton in these powerful jaws. It starts shaking him back and forth like a dog with a chew toy. Arrows are flying out of his quiver. Drops the bow. Yeah, take 3 right now, Brixton. You're in a lot of pain. Yeah, Arion, your turn. By the way, if you should roll 1, 2, or 3, you hit Brixton.
Where's Tobias?
You have no idea.
Got it.
Oh, my turn?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to get at the dog thing.
Okay.
I've got a 10 and a 14.
Okay. Make me a 6-sider.
Close for comfort.
That's without my.
Mm-hmm. Make me a 6-sider.
6-sider. 6.
Okay. One of the arrow shots hits the plates on its body and breaks. It just whistles right past your ear, Brixton, when it hits it. The other one hits it somewhere near on the flank as it's leaning up to whip Brixton around. The arrow bites into its side and it roars in pain. Einar comes down and tries to behead the thing with his broadsword.
Is this thing as big as me?
Huh?
Is this thing as big as me?
Yeah, oh, it's bigger than you.
I want one.
He hits it, doesn't really cut through much of it with the plate. You see through the smoke and the flame behind you, Tobias is running into the room. Ariane, make me a 20-sider.
17.
Okay. Tobias is running into the room. Brixton, make me a 20-sider.
17.
Okay. Okay. So, Ariane, it's actually it's the thing's turn, and it is going to continue to bite Brixton. Oh, you're in its jaws, dude. This is not automatic hit.
Not my turn?
Huh?
Isn't that my turn?
No, you're in its jaws being shaken around. There's really nothing you can do. It's going to attack this round with an auto hit.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
Okay, you hear something as it bites out. It snaps its jaws down. Brixton just screams out in pain. It's cut short. You hear his ribs shatter. You hear something inside of it. Brixton. You just feel the tearing muscle and flesh in there. Everything is going cold. Your eyesight is just diminishing to a single point. Ariane, what's your move?
I'm actually not in the leave range with this thing, am I?
Nope.
No, I'm shooting bull yet.
Okay, go ahead.
I got a 5 and a 13.
Okay. One misses, another hits its plate, kind of just bounces off of it. Einar attacks again. He hits it with his broadsword. And does 6 points of damage. He hits it hard. The thing roars out. Brix's limp body falls out of its mouth. Tobias comes running into the room, runs right past the thing, and attacks Arion.
Okay.
Arion, your Wolverine lunges out at you. The bite, you know this is going to hurt right away. Take 2, take 5, so that's 7, and that's it right now. Take 7.
I'm at -2 then.
Okay, you see Arion drop to the ground. Tobias has got him by the shoulders, working its way to its neck. The last thing you really see, Arion, is you look down at Tobias's eyes, and they're just glazed over completely, like he's not there.
Not himself.
Brixton, the last thing that you really see is running into the room, but you see Ide come into the room, and you see somebody else with them. It's somebody. It's just kind of blurry for a second. It looks like a Grias to you, and that's the last thing you remember before you pass out. Arion, you're losing blood fast. You're on the ground. You're in a puddle of blood. The last thing you remember is Agrias coming over top of you and trying to pour something into your mouth.
Okay.
I need both of you guys to roll me percentages under system shock, please. What'd you get?
25.
Okay, Brixton?
94.
Okay. The first thing you see, Arion, is you feel light come to your eyes and feel a little bit of warmth. There's a fire that has been built next to you on the floor. Inside of the room itself. It's a licking fire.
Okay.
You look over, there's no wood underneath it, though. It's just this magical flame that's roaring. You see you laying there. Sonny is there. Einar is there. Einar's just kind of sitting down, looking at the fire. Sonny is over. She's got her sitting down, her legs straight in front of her. Brixton's head's on her lap. She's kind of rubbing his head. Across from you, Ide is sitting there, just kind of looking at the fire as well. And Agrias is there as well, hooded over, just kind of sitting around the fire. You're the first one that wakes up. Ariane, what are you going to do?
I just know how coherent am I.
Oh, God. It's like the worst hangover ever. And your ribs are so stiff. Your neck is stiff. You hear a growling noise from behind you.
Huh?
You hear a growling noise from behind you.
If anybody is just like, what the hell happened?
When you say that, what the hell happened? You see a couple people look. Ariane. Sonny kind of looks over at you. He's awake. Einar looks over at
Barely.
you. You're aware now that the
Barely.
growling you heard behind you is actually Tobias. He's curled up in a little ball behind you.
Was that his purr?
No, that was he was sleeping actually. He just growls in his sleep. Brixton, the room is starting to come into focus a little bit. You're staring up. You see Sunny there. You see Yade. Agrias is there. You feel really hollow right now, like you got no energy, no strength at all. Arion, you don't even think you can get up yet, quite all the way.
I'm not. I don't even want to get
Einar
up.
gets on his knees in front of you. He goes, "You made it, my friend." Brix is awake too. Brix is alive. I wouldn't be so quick to say that. Ide says she comes over to you. Brixton, how do you feel?
Am I a skeleton?
She looks down at you. She goes, "No, you're not a skeleton, you fool."
Am I a zombie?
Puts her hand through your hair a couple times. No, what you are is you're a very lucky gnome. Well, you were a lucky gnome anyway. She says, "Listen, I had a scroll. It wasn't raise dead. It was reincarnate." She says, "And I had to save your life with it."
He's a dog lizard.
She looks at it. She goes, "I detest troglodytes at the best of times. They stink so badly. They're horrible. But at least you're alive."
I'm sorry, what?
Sunny looks up at her. She goes, "This isn't the time to be funny." She smiles at you. She goes, "I had you going for a second, didn't I?" Tousles your hair a little bit.
Did I hear this?
Yeah, you heard it. Einar
Do I
looks
take
back.
damage
He goes,
from laughing? Do I take damage from laughing?
"No,
so
you
hard
don't.
when it's
But you do feel your ribs on fire for doing it." Tobias gets up. As soon as he gets up, he walks across your hip. He's weighed so much it's like painful for him to do it. He curls up next to your stomach. He looks like it's just like a cat. They have no concern for what your well-being is. He just walks over you and curls up.
Yeah, he needs on the stomach.
Right. Brixton, you're just fine, she says.
I tell Yade that I appreciate her kind of humor.
She goes, "I appreciate you saving me from those things. I thought I was dead for sure." She says, "The least I could do is to heal you. But I think you should thank our friend most of all." She looks over at Agrias. Agrias pulls back his hood, and it's a woman there, a gray elven woman. She's got a pair of braids that come down, frame her face, long platinum blonde hair, beautiful woman, elf. Glistening blue eyes. She looks over at all of you. Einar looks over at you, Arion. How are you feeling?
I hurt. But whoever I have to thank you.
That would be me. Ide says. She says, "I don't have my potion's gone, but the both of you are alive."
I look across at the elf. Is there something weird on her forehead?
Yep. She's got the same sigil as Agrias does. Looks over at you.
From the Tenebrous hand?
She nods. As soon as you say that, she finally speaks. She's got a gentle, kind of quiet voice more than anything. Said, "I received a letter that I was supposed to come to see you all." She says, "I see that Agrias is not with you."
Oh, he's with us. In spirit.
She chuckles slightly. Says, "You're all in a very, very dangerous place right now. She says
Really?
the first thing that we should do is we should all leave as soon as possible. As soon as you're good enough to move.
But why? You just joined the crew.
What's that?
I said, but why? You just joined the crew.
I don't intend on fighting off another orcish incursion by myself. She said one was enough. Looks at the hallway. Looks at you.
Um, why are you looking for grass?
There was a note that was sent to the monastery. I chose to respond.
Are you looking to kill him?
Of course not. Don't be silly. Agrias is a friend.
I'm just double checking.
No, I understand that he's a wanted. I know that he's wanted, but I won't be the one to bring the bounty forward.
Okay.
Looks at you two. She goes, "You're very lucky to be alive, both of you. You're lucky that I was able to make it when I did."
I feel lucky now.
Well, I mean, luck's kind of my deal, so.
That's what she said. She looks over at Ade. Ade just kind of smiles. Ade says, "Listen, before we go any farther with this, and we all congratulate ourselves for living through this, you should know that the witch doctor of the tribe is still about. He's the one that turned your companion against you." Looks over at you, Arion.
I sort of figured that when I saw his eyes.
Yeah. He's still around somewhere. I don't know if he's getting more reinforcements or if he's decided to flee. But we're not safe as long as he's here.
Yeah, Dave, did you build a couple friends while we were sleeping?
They're outside in the hallway protecting us as we speak.
Cool.
You've both been unconscious for nearly a day.
Oh. Did anybody go look in the other room?
Both of them shake their heads. It was more important to protect you.
It could have been cool stuff.
She laughs a little bit. Looks over at Einar. Einar says, "I told you he was like this." Always quick with a quip.
And have we looked at the other door in the room? Is it staked closed? Is it?
Yeah, you look over at it. You can see that it's been spiked closed.
Okay. I look at Sunny. I said, "You check that for traps first, right?"
I did. She just kind of rubs her hand through your hair a little bit. She goes, "I'm sorry I didn't have breakfast ready when you woke up."
Is it going to be ready soon?
I can work on it right now.
I look over at Sonny. It's like, how are you feeling?
She goes, "I'm just fine right now. I went through this yesterday." She goes, "If it wasn't for Einar, I'd be dead." Einar just kind of nods.
How's Merrick?
Some sighs all around all of you.
He's the only one that wasn't there.
Yes, Merrick's not there. Einar says, "I couldn't stop him."
He went after the orcs.
He went after the orcs. That's what he just nods. He probably was trying to buy us some time. He figured if he let them away.
Well, if he doesn't make it, that would be the way he would want to go anyway.
Yeah, but I don't want to lose him.
That's what I was told. Einar looks at you both. He says, "Listen, I'm happy that you're both alive." He says, "But more than your skills, we need your leadership right now."
I don't really want to get more people killed.
You didn't get anyone killed as far as I can see, Einar says. He looks over at you. He says, "Yes, it was a close thing." He says, "But such is the way of battle." He goes, "We are all warriors here, whether we cast spells or throw arrows or fight with a blade. This is what we do," he says, "and this is the eventuality for all of us. We know this."
Your sister said the same thing.
I would have expected her to. She is a woman. She was a woman of the Shnai. He says, and he looks over at you. He goes, and I am a man of the Schneid. I'm here to tell you. He goes, if something bad happens, it's not because of you. It is the way that Vatun made it moat. Now, he looks at the both of you. Our leaders are awake, and Vatun has chosen to spare you both. Let's make good on it. What should we do?
I need to at least rest and get some of my spells back here.
Another day here in the room then. You'll need to study, both of you. Arion, you're wondering if you are capable of it. You're in so much pain, both of you. If you're capable of spell casting.
Now, did they prepare some extra heal spells to top us up?
Yeah, that's why you're alive.
Oh, gotcha.
They've been continually casting healing spells on you to get you back up to where you are right now.
Yeah, I understand. Can I move?
Do I know what I've actually gained back, if anything? Or
yeah, you're both at half hit points right now, equivalently. Both of you are.
half. Okay.
Half. So you're at we'll call you 2. Yeah, Brixton.
About 6 then.
About 6 for you, Arion. Yeah.
You're, mean I'm at 9, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Brixton, she sighs a bit. Ide sighs a little bit. I don't want to wake you to bad news, but Einar speaks truly. We should think about what we're going to do next. But before that, there's something I need to tell you. I cast Detect Magic upon you while you were unconscious to see if you perhaps had a potion of healing hidden somewhere or something like that, of which I didn't know. I saw the link between you and your familiar. Something... Your condition fed back to your familiar. I don't know if it lives or not. What I saw was this tenuous silver cord attaching you to your familiar, and then it went a bright blue, like the color of the ocean. I don't know what that means.
That's okay. Thank you.
Sonny just kind of looks at you. I'm sorry, Brixton, if something... But we're all alive.
When did Merrick leave and which way did he go?
Merrick said that he was going to try and lead them out back through the glass hallway. I don't know what that means, Zoe Day says.
He's probably trying to drown them. Maybe.
If he's trying to drown them, then he's a fool because he's cut off our escape. If he's flooded that area.
And depending on what happens, he might also drown us.
Or he might be trying to buy us time to catch up to the flank.
What should we do? Einar says, looking at you, Brixton.
And
as the room falls quiet, before Brixton makes his decision, that's where we're going to stop for the evening, guys.
That's sort of what I figured.
I thought we were going to stop when both of our eyes went dark, and you were just going to leave us on this giant.
Nah, I wasn't gonna do you guys like that. I can't do you like that. I
was terrified. I was like,
no,
right now.
No. Well, guys, we ran over a little over long today. Our 2 players barely escaped the jaws of death because, well. Again. Largely, the main reason why that they've survived is because they are not total hack and slash players. If they would have gone and alienated Ide, even though the fact that she is a little bit caustic, the fact is she would have never been able to help them. She's a priestess and was able to use necromantic spells to help them, and that is truly why they lived. Also, if Brixton going out in the hallway and pulling cover from her allowed her to live. So, Arion and Brixton's own actions actually saw to their survival through this. For everyone that's still out there watching us, thank you very much for tuning in tonight in Twitch. I appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and we'll have the traditional 2-week break, and we'll be here back again in 2 weeks on Saturday, and we'll see exactly how our heroes are going to get out of the situation that they're in, and hopefully we'll see the eventual fate of Merrick. For my friends David and Matthew, why don't you guys hang around as we usually do for the end of the stream. But I'm Carlos A.S. Lysing. This has been the first Betrayal World of Greyhawk campaign. Have a nice evening, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.